Okay guys, back to the small account. I'm actually doing a trade at the moment. It's currently 7:30 in the morning. Let me flick this over. This is something I was doing with the guys yesterday. I'm going to pull this out in a moment. Just take these off. We're currently at 30 quid in profit. We've got two positions in, 50p and 30p. And why? Because it's a full-on Kylie, ready to rock and roll, very stretched, straight move up, fib on, and away we go. And if you were watching this at the weekend, you'll have seen that only took a little bit out, which was the 20 quid, which was up here. And I've worked all weekend on it. But I only need to do 231 a day. Well, I've smashed through the target. And as you can see, it's pulling down. It's pulling back against itself now. Get that out. That's it. We've got the money out. Okay. So you take that to there. There's your two little trades. You know, 770, 1281. It's all adding up over and over. And that's what this is all about. It's just getting in, getting your money. And away we go. So let me just flick that over because I might put another position in and go at it again in a minute, in just a second. Let me fill this in. So 20th today, we're at 511.06, 5% daily allowance. What was it, 50p? So that was 770, and it's the exact same trade as what I've been doing. I've just been doing what's called a Kylie. A Kylie is just a fib and a snap back to a retracement. But what it does for me is it gives me good opportunity, and that's 1281. So it's bouncing up the figures massively. Okay, so this week, when I could only take a few quid out on Saturday for the Vanguard, now my profit share is up to 167, and I've got all this week to go. We are launching forward. I can move up my bid now. I can actually set that at 50. Okay, which means the next bid will be 53, which is correct. Put that onto there. Okay, and we start edging up. I can start increasing these bids to stay between them two lines. Okay, and then split it down how I choose. Now, as you can see, I was right to pull it out because it's pushing back. Now, if I drop this back to a 15-minute, so we can see it, it's stalling on these levels, very stretched. Well, I'm expecting a bounce to come back down again. I think it's a decent trade to go in, so I'll just go straight to market. Drop a fib on it, like so. We've tapped this area, which is what I'm after. I'm now using this area to get in, and then all I want to do is get out down here somewhere. Okay, very, very easy setup. So that's it. Happy days. Did I not go to market? So let's get the order in. Pending. Sell stop. Down. About ready now, I think. Go. Right. So we're into market. It's got the order in. Pull that down onto there. Quite happy. I can stage it up to 0 and then just get out in and around these areas here. It's going straight into profit now. So we're quite happy. Am I worried about it? No. Right. It's down to 6-7 quid. Keep it going. Keep it going. Come on, down you come. And am I ready? Let's just monitor this a second. Just want to check something. Yeah, it's all right. As you can see, it's gone up, extreme to extreme, came down, tapped, decent spike through. I can now start entering markets anywhere I want around this area. It's pulling up on itself, another few quid in the bag. So what's that? That's 464. So add that onto it. So we can go onto there. 464. So that's edged up again. I'm going to drop an order on. So sell stop. Price of that is ready to go now. So market execution, we're going to bump this up 50 pence, push, in we go, pull that down onto there, and we shall see. So what have we got? So that's into market. So just while that's getting on, just show you what sort of the weekend looks like. If I do that, go back across the weekend, so it'll be like 3 days. Okay, and just so you can see it, it's the BlackBull Market, this one, rather than the web trader. I use BlackBull for the leverage because it's 500 to 1 on this particular account. It is getting to a baseline that I'll be able to drop the leverage down, which I really want to do, because leverage is dangerous, and the less you have, the better. But here we go. So over the last sort of like 3 days, there's the 20 quid you saw me take out over there. Okay, and then there you go. That's me working right the way through the weekend, because I had a bit to do. Can't get them all right. There are red marks where you sacrifice trades, and definitely with this market, because if you're wrong on this one, you know about it. So if it starts pulling away from me and I'm a little bit unhappy, I just get out. I don't wing in a prayer. I just go, right, okay, it's broke the boundaries, I'm going to get out. And that's all I do. Now this one I'm expecting come down, get another tenner out of it. How much have we got the account up to at the moment? We're up to 536. So if that can get to 550, so 14 quid, I'll be more than happy. And then we just jog along. Okay, so we'll drop that down there, and the money itself will end up in the Vanguard. The Vanguard is doing incredibly well, and the money here will go to emerging markets. And then later on this morning, I'll start looking at, see what's happening with the wage account and the web trader, and we'll get a bit more into it. So as a happy boy, very happy boy. Okay, right, it's stalling just a moment. So what I'll do is I'm going to finish my coffee, a couple of things to do for the guys, and I'll just let it play out in front of you. Okay guys, took the money out because it's pulling back on itself. It's also a couple of minutes to the UK Open. I'm not expecting great shakes today because it's a bank holiday in the USA, but that's just added another 712 to the pot, and considering we only need couple of quid a day, do you know something? I bet you we could go to market and catch another quick snap. So we'll just go to market, just like so, and just pull that in. I'm going to be really quick. Got a few minutes before it hits the open, but it looks like it's pushing down, so I might as well just grab hold of that while it's on. It's still in the same scenario, and one of the things I'll say about a market like this one, it's dangerous and you're dealing with small accounts. Now this can run away 100 pips in a heartbeat. It's quite a dangerous market. Now I'm only wanting to get this up a little bit. So at the moment I need well, it's actually there now. So in it comes. Come on, down you go. Let's see if we can get this out before the open. I've got a few minutes left. Come on, down you go. Down you go to the 38. Come on, I'll be quite happy. Come on. Down, boy. Down. Go on, down, boy. I'll give you a lollipop. Go on. Off you go. Come on, you can do it. I only need £2, but we flying at the minute. Come on, down you go. Down you. Where? There we go. It's out. Excellent. So it's another 1965 in the pot. And what do you know? It's bouncing clean off that 38. What did we say? 1965. Okay, so it's exactly the same. So I'll just copy that in. 1965. Okay, so the account balance here is 562.98. This is edging up massively. Let's just make certain that's correct. Have I got my correct figures in? I haven't. I've obviously keyed something in wrong somewhere. It's out by a few pence. So 62. It's out by 50 odd p. So there's a bugger. 712. There it is there. I need to add that in. Okay. So let me just insert that. Missed one of the figures off, guys, but it's not a minus 57 pence. There we go. Equal. Okay. Right. So what's all this about? Well, you've just seen that done. We've got quite a bit of money out of it in the last half hour or so. This is how powerful a Kylie is. All right, Kylies are just fibs. You're looking for the halfway mark. Kylie, little person, half person. Stopped dead on that 38. So you've got key areas that you can target to all the time. But I'm not really interested in that. You want to see the tutorials and exactly how to trade, come along to the squad, see exactly how to recognize things, how to set them up, etc. What I'm interested in is growing the account. And that's what this is all about. And that's what the video is about. It's about growth of account. Now, I have kind of cheated a little bit in the sense that it's one trade a day, 10 pips, etc. But I was working with one of the guys across the weekend and I wanted to show them the power of this thing. And we were discussing Bitcoin at length and didn't believe it could be done. So that's why I've gone to market and just done it to show them. Okay. I try and back things up. Do I do it all the time? No, but it just seemed to be the right thing to do. And also all of the elements were there as well. Strong drives, plenty of movement, but movement that I could clearly recognize. And that's the result. Boost the account up. I could see it last night all through sort of the evening. And one of the reasons is the other markets are going to be very flat today. It's bank holiday in the US, Martin Luther King Day. We've also got Trump's election and one thing and another. So I'm going to be very wary of the markets today because anything could happen. But Bitcoin's a different animal. I'm not a lover of Bitcoin, but it's got enough data inside it that it can now become tradable. And what I mean by that, I can see key turning points, which gives it the key levels that I'm after. I can get fibs onto it, which you've just seen. And then it's always the same thing. I trade what I see. I never trade what I think. I only ever trade what I see. And if that market has shown me something, I'll believe it till it shows me otherwise. And that's the way it works. Bang, bang, bang. No, my win rate on this is down to 88.5. because I have to sacrifice a lot of trades in that market. It's too dangerous a market to hold on to it. Second I see it's going wrong, I get out, just kill it. And then when I see it pumping again, in I go. So it's all about discipline as well. You know, I don't want to be in that market any longer than I have to be. And if I have to pay a little bit to get out, well, then I'll pay a little bit to get out, as long as the greater good pays off. And that's it. Trading's all about weighing up the situation at the time, taking what the market's willing to give, but when you're wrong, just execute it and exit. Now, most people think there's magic pills. I've seen them. I've seen people come in the group and they get really uptight when they don't see it. And the reason they don't see it is because it doesn't exist. I'll give you a framework, tell you how to read a market. That's where the money's made. If you think there's just, you press a couple of buttons because there's a couple of setups, there's no setups in the market. You can have a hanging man, starburst, 3 candle formation, all these different things. The market will do whatever it wants. You know, the amount of times you see a doji and you sort of think, oh, the market's on reversal. No, the market's just waiting. It just so happens that candle had limited sort of volume or orders in it, you know, and they cancelled each other out. There's other elements to it. Or you only look at sort of 15-minute time frames. Thank you, my lad.
You're welcome.
But what are you looking at? Nothing. You're only looking at a fraction of the market. So you can never gauge it. You know, you've got to see the whole picture. See the whole picture, you get a narrative, and you stick with that narrative, and then you trade what it's willing to give you. And that's it. And at the moment, she's given me my coffee, because we all know Scruffy likes his coffee. And that concludes today. I do these for me, you know, and also to show you that it's possible through consistency. And that's it, guys. So as always, trade well, keep your risk managed, but above all, do what you love, and the money will follow. See you all in the next one.